It's almost 3:30 in the morning. People should be in bed. Me, I got a job to do as a father, as a father, and as a husband. I have a job, and I'm obligated. In a few hours, you know, I gotta wake my kids up, and they're damn near grown. So hopefully, when I get paid this week, for in the, either today or tomorrow, I'm gonna get these Negroes an alarm clock, cause that phone don't do anything. It just makes a medium sound. I want something to wake them up, so I won't have to wake up. You know what I'm saying. These days, for me, getting the kids up are just about over. Anyway, I want to make a brief um, synopsis of a brief, um, not a conclusion in a sense, because this is not going to end until the trial. All this nonsense, all this nonsense going on about Mr. Anthony is going to go on without a hinge. You know that little, oh, I don't know what you call it, but hey, boo, it's called like a stopper or something like that. Somebody needs to put a stopper in this leak that Mr. Anthony is going to get the electric chair. You need to cut that crap out. You really need to cut the crap out. And crash. No, you use the money. Use the money. What difference does it make if he spends the money or not? Get out these people business and put Carmelo to the side. Put Carmelo to the side. What up, Montrese? Put Carmelo to the side for a second. You don't have the right to go out after his family like that. People are really crashing out. And I know it's white folks doing this, but all you black conservative Yahoo hip hop motherfuckers, y'all really are irking my damn nerves. Especially this preacher from Carolina, some I don't know. He could get the electric chair. Unfortunately, they ain't gonna give him the electric chair because he's 17. 17? Oy. Now I can understand 20, 21, 25, 17. What can you can get your license, you can get your license at 16, right? But you're not old enough to drink. Okay. Okay. He's gonna get manslaughter. But let let us not let's not waste our time with just speculations. Let all the evidence. Sorry about that. But anyway, like I was saying, you had no right to attack the family. You had no right to dox these people. The Anthony family did nothing to no one. Now it's a tragedy. It's a tragic. It is a tragedy that the woman had to literally come out and say the things that she said in anger, fear, just speculations all over the place, nonsense. She has to, they have to deal with that. And I know the husband has to deal with that as well. Now the husband has to worry about who's going to do what to him or his family. Same thing with the judge. Same thing with the judge that uh, lowered his bond and sent him home with an ankle bracelet. He's on house arrest. He doesn't have any freedom. Whatever happened to a fair trial in this country? Hmm? Innocent until proven guilty, remember? I guess black kids ain't innocent. They're a whole bunch of thugs, a whole bunch of this and that and whatever else. Let me ask you a question. Do you know any thugs that have a GPA average of a 4.0? I don't know any. If you can tell me who has hit an average of a 4.0 GPA average, who is a murderer, who is a robber amongst thieves, please tell me, point them out. I would like to know. We-On-Loc would love to know who gets complimented, and what thug gets complimented and says you're you know, you're a good person and all this other stuff, and who does all that? I don't get it. He's a good boy to me. He was raised by a single mother. No, he wasn't. The woman is married to her husband, and they live a decent life, but now they have to fear for their life, and they're making speculations already about what they've been doing with the money. This, what they've been doing with the money is none of our business. What about the What about the Metcalfs? What about them? You should know me by now. Now it is tragic that the boy had to lose. That the boy lost his life. It is tragic, and we're talking about two teenage kids. But when you put this is the problem with society, and this is what black people don't get. We need to been moved away from all that nonsense. Everybody and their mama got a fucking cell phone. Everybody and their mama got, got to make that call to the newscasters. And everybody has to have an opinion. Let the police do their job. Let the courts, let the Lord, excuse me, let the lawyers, because I'm sure that Metcalf has a good lawyer, and I'm sure Carmelo Anthony has a good lawyer. All right, let the progress commence. There's too many holes in this story, just like the ones before. There are way too many holes, way too many gaps in this story. Now, there's another story that somebody earlier wanted me to review, but that wasn't in my timeline. I'm thinking either it was an offense or a defense to Carmelo Anthony's situation, but apparently it was somebody else, which totally pissed me off. But I gave it the benefit of the doubt. This is crazy, and I don't think I mentioned this before. If I did, my apologies. The judge got death threats. The judge got death threats. She's a Republican. The Carmelo Anthony's family got death threats and was doxxed. And we crashing out all over the internet for what? For what? All, all because he got let go, or because he's in house arrest. He should be doing jail time. He's done jail time. Now he is home with his family. He can't go nowhere. He's not a flight risk. His face has been plastered all over Texas. Now the whole world knows. He can't go anywhere until trial. And depending upon him what the outcome, and we are so proud. We are so proud. We take pride, excuse me, we take pride in what we do. We take pride on what we say. We don't know shit. We don't know. And this is the reason why this coming week on Thursday, I'm gonna bring a former cop. I'm gonna bring an active cop on the show on Thursday. Tune in. Mr. Nathan Daly, former cop. Everybody knows Nathan Daly. Everybody knows Mr. Nathan. Check out Nathan Daly on YouTube. Hopefully, I have him and a former or a an active police officer, and they're both from Atlanta. All right, I'm gonna have them on the show. We're gonna talk about this. We're both gonna talk about this case, and I would like to have more police officers, and even an attorney. But I know attorneys are a bit much, so we'll just let's just say we already had like active police officer in, I think he's in the state of Texas, on my live stream the other day. Go check it out. I didn't think that thing was going to be successful the way it was, but hey, lucky me, right? So we're gonna discuss some things, but this is just bothering me, and I know it's white folks doing it, so I'm not surprised that white folks would do such a thing. Put their addresses out there and just, and even if it was black, shame on y'all. Y'all is just as guilty as the Klan. No, you're just as guilty as white folks. You're just as wicked as the Klan. If it was a particular black person, it was probably conservative. I have never seen this many conservatives before in my life. What, the butter biscuits that good? The butter biscuits must be that good. Oh boy, I love. Listen. I love it. I love it too because I love it. Right when me and me and my significant other we go and take the children to Red Lobster and them cheddar biscuits. Doesn't mean I go ham on it, bruh. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I pray for his I pray for his family. I pray for Carmelo's family. Um, people are people don't like it because I'm with one dynamic versus the other. The Metcalfs, again, it was tragic what happened to the boy. But as my grandmother says, my great grandmother would say, keep your hands to yourself. If you feel like this boy did not belong in your little inner, your wannabe inner circle, which no one had in assigned seat, it was one seat. We were talking about bleachers for crying out loud. But if you feel like it was a problem, where was security? Hmm. And all those kids and adults, they was just, oh, this is, oh, it's raining out. Oh my God. But y'all got cell phones. It, this kid might be cooked. I'm just going to tell you right now, in a racist state like Texas, this kid might be cooked. It wasn't and this proportionate shit. This proportionate shit has got to go. And the kid was he used in proportionate force. Fuck all that. Do what you gotta do. 130 pounds versus somebody who was 225, and I'm supposed to do what with that? Now, not everybody can fight. Not everybody has that dog in them. Not everybody has that it factor. Not everybody. And it's possibly, maybe possibly, that he has dealt with stuff like this before. I'm talking about Carmelo Anthony. He has dealt with something similar, or he's dealt with just random stuff before. He got tired of it, so he ended up putting a little pocket knife, excuse me, a little pocket knife in his bag. And I know Mahogany's not going to like me saying all this. But I want to ask Mahogany, I want to ask my dear sweetheart a question. Put yourself in Carmelo Anthony's shoes. Put yourself in his position. I'm a track star in allegedly one of the biggest schools in that part of Texas. I scored an average GPA of 3.7, 4.0, whatever. I have two jobs. I'm captain of the football team. I am a big influence to my community. Why the hell would I commit murder? What for? Did I do it on purpose? Or help me out here, because none of this is making any sense. There's too many holes in this story. But we will find out soon. People just making speculation. I even saw a video of or I saw a meme with some guy that said, I found the knife, I saw the knife, and the knife was more than 5 inches. Come on, fam. Let's just say the knife was a kitchen knife. Do you think that Carmelo used that much lethal force if he was getting his ass kicked? Do you think he used that much force to have enough time to strike? Does even with a pocket knife, we don't even know how he used that knife. He wouldn't just, hey, excuse me, could you just stand still while I just go ahead and just strike you in the heart? You struck him in the heart. He was trying to get him off of him. If I weigh 200, if I weigh 120 pounds, and I know somebody who's 300 pounds, I'm trying to get you off of me. Yes, I'm going to use excessive force because I'm trying to get you off of me. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to get you away from me. It was self-defense, no doubt. But this is just my opinion. In my opinion, your opinion, everybody else's opinion, including Officer Tatum. I can't stand that brother. I can't stand him. But yet we gotta constantly listen to this. It's crazy. And then of course everybody's crashing over the internet over why did he $1 million bond. You are really trying to crucify this boy. Y'all must love white folks. I'm telling you, y'all must love the hell out of white folks. Boy, this is Django. This is the Django 4.0. Good Lord. Good Lord Jesus. Well, like I said, Thursday, I'm gonna be doing a live stream. And I'm gonna have some I'm gonna have some we're gonna have some nice conversations. We're gonna have some police officers, and we're gonna talk about the case. We're gonna talk about another particular case which everybody keeps telling me about. We're gonna talk about law. We're gonna talk about a whole bunch of stuff. So please tune in.